Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for the bout the boxing world has been waiting for. The highly anticipated showdown for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. Weighed in at the welterweight limit of 147 pounds. With a record of 28 wins, no losses, 22 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the renowned, current, undefeated, reigning and defending, unified WBC, WBA, and IBF welterweight champion of the world, introducing the truth, Errol Spence Jr.
And now let's boxing's brought to you. That is coaches in. What do we we keep two beats up to the back. What I say, don't come down my way. Got enough
Ladies and gentlemen, time to welcome out his opponent tonight, boxing out of the blue corner.
World champion.
Now a fighter from Sydney, New South Wales, tomorrow having his 30th professional fight. He has 26 wins with 18 KOs and 3 World Championship defeats. He is the former world champion and the current world number 4 on the fast track. Back to the top, please welcome Tszyu.
Errol Spence Jr. finally made his long-awaited return after nearly 3 years away from professional boxing, stepping into the ring against Tszyu in Australia. Before breaking down the outcome and comparing it with the predictions made by fighters and analysts, it's worth looking back at how this matchup developed, how both men prepared for the challenge, and why so many people were divided over the result long before fight night arrived.
When I'm working out and stuff, I like being around people and like seeing different things. I got a treadmill in my garage, and my girl had bought me the treadmill for my birthday. She's like, "You never use it." She was like, "I always buy you stuff for your birthday and stuff. You never use it." So I don't really like running by myself. Like just looking at people and just looking at different things like that. Like that's what I like. I like being around people.
Boxing might be the only thing about Errol Spence that's abnormal. Otherwise, he's a champion without entourage, a star without bling, a guy who is, in fact, normal and not normal at all.
Some people like walk up to me and want to take a picture and things like that. They'll be like, "What's up?" Because I've been coming up for a while. People ask me, "Am I Errol Spence?" It depends on who it is. But sometimes if I don't feel like being bothered, I'll be like, "Nah." And they'll be like, "Man, you look just like him." I'll be like, "Yeah, I get that all the time." I understand I'm not a regular person. People can regularly see me at Walmart or Costco's or whatever. They can see me, with my family, walking, buying groceries, shopping, whatever. I'm not one of those guys, come in at a certain time or, tell the store owner I'm coming in so they can shut the place down or whatever, I like being amongst people and just, being a regular person.
The comeback isn't loud, it's calculated. And that's what makes Errol Spence Jr. dangerous right now. 3 years away from the ring usually sounds like a red flag. But Spence is flipping that narrative completely, saying the break wasn't damage.
During his time away from the ring, Spence explained that the break was about much more than simply recovering physically. He said the time allowed him to heal mentally as well, helping him regain perspective and prepare himself for the next chapter of his boxing career. Speaking about the experience, he reflected on how important that period had been for his overall recovery.
I'd be like, why am I doing this? I hit the bag in the gym and my tendons hurting, his body, neck hurting. I can't explain it, it's just something in me, just like, I survived for a reason. I don't want my kids growing up think it's okay to quit. My arsenal just started changing, I started getting better and showing different skill sets and different abilities that I didn't have before.
Those comments revealed a side of Spence that fans do not often get to see. Rather than focusing only on training or competition, he spoke openly about the personal challenges he had faced and how those experiences shaped his mindset. He also took time to recognize the people who supported him throughout the journey, making it clear how much their encouragement meant during his recovery.
I seen the results, and I'm beating guys up that I was getting beat up by in sparring, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep working out with him. And I didn't tell him he had to pay me, he just stopped paying me because I stopped asking for it. If anybody should get MVP for my career, it should be my dad because he basically guided me to the directions I need to go, even with Derrick James, to where I need to be to become, who I am now.
Spence emphasized that the support of his family and those closest to him played a major role in helping him stay motivated. As preparations for his return began, he also welcomed respected trainer Ronnie Shields into his camp. Known for developing technically sound fighters, Shields praised Spence's attitude throughout training, saying the former champion looked focused, motivated, and eager to compete again.
That, him seeing me do, train other guys before, and all of the guys that I did work with before, there's got to be a reason that they're there,
Yeah.
And so, I just think that when I was working in the gym, for a few days, I think he felt comfortable with the way, I spoke to him and the way I tell him the things that he feel.
That level of enthusiasm became one of the biggest talking points heading into the fight. Many believe that a motivated athlete approaches training with a completely different mindset, and Spence appeared determined to make the most of his comeback. With his preparation complete, attention then shifted to his opponent, Tszyu, who had been following his own path toward one of the biggest fights of his career.